Music will start in a sec. I'm just trying to get the fucking CloudBot to work again. Let's see. All right, now is it gonna stay on? Okay, I have no idea what happened the other day when she tried to turn it back on and it just turned itself back off. I don't even know why it turns itself off at random. It doesn't seem like best practice. So yeah, let me put a song on real quick. Hey, what's up, everyone? Oh, fuck. Uh, still a whirlwind around here. Why is that acting like I need to click on it? Okay, it's just Windows being Windows. Alright. Yeah, I should switch to Linux, so instead I could say that's just Linux being Linux. That's the impression I've got, anyway. Oh, fuck. I mean, Steam's trying to make it so you can play every Windows game on Linux. So that's cool. And Windows is trying to become as bad as possible as time goes on. They're trying real hard. Like, damn, Windows 11? I actually hate using it. Still on 10 on the main box, but I know I'm gonna have to upgrade at some point. Maybe they'll do maybe they'll do better. Maybe they'll fucking the community will do better. That's what I mean. Like Windows XP and Windows 7 got community support for years beyond Microsoft's end of life. That's morbid, huh? End of life. It's a computer program. It's chill out. Oh, fuck. World's collapsing around us. A little faster than before. Yeah, that's about right. Alright, let's, I'm gonna give Pacific Drive another shot. There we go, see? Pacific Drive right there. No April Fool's joke. Just gonna play it and, hope it works. Didn't have any of the streaming issues anymore. That was actually nothing to do with Pacific Drive. Although it did get laggy when all the lightning was coming down. So let's see how this goes, right? The Remnant Experiment. Colossal Cappy, which sounds neither friendly nor fun. Haven't seen anyone do April Fool's jokes today. I must follow the right people. I haven't either. Oh fuck, maybe we should start over. I forgot how fucked we were. You know what? Yeah, let's do that again. Let's just do the tutorial. I'm gonna start over so I can relearn the mechanics. I'm just gonna delete this file completely. And we're gonna start. And we're gonna go on normal again. Because if I can learn how to play properly, should be fine. It says driving difficulty is normal. Ooh, dang. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna learn how this game works. Alright, we've seen that before, so we're just starting here. Alright, so I guess we're a delivery driver. That's all we've learned. That's something that we've learned now that I kind of missed the first time. I do dig the music here. It's real nice. Oh, don't drive over the big rocks. I hear that's bad. It's something you generally want to avoid. Supposed to drive on the left side of the road in America, right? That seems right. Toggle wipers, it says, before the rain actually starts coming down. So my car's absolutely totaled after that collision in real life. I've seen how crunchy these things get so real quick. A fun little segment. I kind of wish that there was credits rolling during it. Always like a good credit roll. How you doing, Bad Road? Ooh, there we go. Almost lost my way. Crumple zones have made the roads a lot safer for drivers and a lot more dangerous for cars. That's what I understood it to be, yeah. Feels like this, the way this game diffuses light looks a lot like how Elden Ring does it from stuff like the lantern. It looks very fuzzy and inviting. Ooh, meant to do that? Oh god. Oh god, I forgot you slide around if the ground is wet. Finish your physical therapy course. Now it's up to you to continue doing the exercise as well. Hell yeah. So, guess I'm supposed to go this way. Not crash through that gate. Although we have, in fact, seen that gates effectively explode the second anything barely grazes them. That chain link, they don't make it like they used to. Either I missed the first 2 streams of this or wasn't paying much attention. Yeah, this is the paranormal driving game. Stuff just keeps phasing in and out around me. Oh shit. That's probably fine, right? That seems less fine. Now open the door, jackass. Stay on the roads. Roads are blocked off. Yep. Hey, beekeeper. Living out your car and trying to keep it in repair while dealing with other crap. Yep. Especially those damn mannequins. They weeping angels at you and then explode. We won't make that mistake again. Immediately. Oh, right. Bonk. Forgot about this. Bonk. And I'm never coming back! Like Casey Jones's campaign in Splintered Fate. Yep, exactly like that. This is the prequel to Splintered Fate. This is what Casey was going through after losing his apartment. Oh, roadside picnic reference bit, yeah. Oh, what was it called? It's like Control if instead of a superhero you were a mechanic. Alright, I forgot about the kick button. Too bad it doesn't show the kick. I think I said this the first time too.
Hello?
Duke Nukem. On-screen double kicks.
Francis, the radar's acting up again. You were supposed to tune up this piece of junk years ago.
Hooray. Get in the car. Hooray.
Located in mid-zone sector B. Do you read me? I'm picking up your distress signal in the outer zone. It looks like you're somewhere around sector E. Hey, Francis, come here. Yes, it's urgent. Leave that interferometer alone for a second. Something is out there.
MIT made a Unity plugin for what it looks like if the speed of light were a lot slower. Oh, that's rad as hell.
Hello? Hello? Is this thing working?
They don't have a transmitter. We won't hear a thing back.
Huh. But if they're stranded, could they mean they're from outside? They're a preacher? Hey, how did you get through the barrier wall? No one's gotten into the zone in ages and lived to tell about.
And if we don't get them to safety, there's one either.
That's a good point. Hey, you're in serious danger. The instability's closing in, and it's gonna scramble you quicker than beef in a blender. Your closest shelter is a few miles east. Get there however you can, and be quick about it.
All right. Oh no. Oh no, our car stopped. Oops. There we go. Behaves differently depending on if you... Whoa. What? Get hit hard by your car. It was perfectly still. And I knocked my knee on it, I guess, but I got an achievement. Alright. There we go. Gas caps seem to be on the left side of all the cars in this game. Now it's time to fill that tank. Forget to put on the parking brake. I may have. Or I left it in drive. All right. All right.
Wait, hold the phone. There it is again, that blip on the spectrometer. I've seen that waveform before, but where? No kidding. Could it be? A remnant?
That can't be. There hasn't been one in decades.
Look at that spectral fingerprint. Tell me that doesn't match the remnants exactly.
No. What we should be looking at is how fast this creature seems to be moving.
Huh. You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say they're going about the speed of a... No way, do not tell me. They found a remnant and it's a car this time?
It's a car this time.
Someone's had working wheels in here for ages. Boy, I'm killed to know how a combustion engine's still chugging away out there.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Magic.
Creature needs to get to safety. Then we can look into whether that car is around or not.
In my heart of hearts, I already know. Then back, baby. If I get killed, then go on and let yourself in. I ain't gonna like you poking around in there, but better to face a bad side than let the zone eat you alive.
They give you fuel right before the glowy stuff zone, yeah. It's a good intro. Get you prepared for what's coming up one step at a time. It's a little more hands-on than any of my favorite... What's they're called? Any of my favorite tutorials. But it's not bad. Alright, we got highlights. It makes you just push random numbers. That's cute. That's very cute. Ah, I knew where the breaker was this time.
Who's there? Oh, the shop. God, it's been breached. You've got 5 seconds to get the hell out before I... Ow! My head.
I lost a wheel somewhere. The same wheel I put on, I believe.
Broadcast.
Hello, attention. This message is for Dr. Ophelia Turner. We've sent a breach into your garage on official zone business.
Highlights? My dentist had that magazine, yeah.
This person is in possession of a remnant, which has taken the form of a car, and, well,
Get off the remnant thing. She's not gonna care.
right, like I said, super officials own business. Protocol demands that you keep them alive until we can get them to safety. Now, if you do not comply, I will occupy this broadcast channel with a recitation of the entire collection of poems I that's 10 years and 17 volumes and...
Give her that voice, cuts like a nail gun to the skull. So, another breacher, huh? How do you outsiders not understand that Arda didn't build that 300-meter wall out there for fun? Unless you're one of the unfortunates who got zapped through. Wait, I just remembered. I don't give a damn why or how you got here. You're trespassing, and I'd kindly like you to get the hell out of my zone.
Okay.
Ah, God, unfortunately, the barrier wall is as fortified against breachers trying to get in as it is against anyone or anything trying to leave. We have to find you a way out. So you might as well start by fixing up that car. Just don't break anything in my shop with those soft hands of yours.
My hands are pretty soft.
What? Oh, you need help? There's a headset somewhere in the garage. Put it on. The built-in diagnostic will tell you what needs fixing up.
Wireless diagnostic technology? Pretty cool idea. Just don't let any car companies make it. All right. Lights off. Park. Shut off car. I remembered all the things. Of the backpack from the table. It'd be here. Pick up the mechanic's eye headset hanging by the map. And your wounds at the first aid station. Fix the car. Pull the car in. I already did. Put the wheel back on. Wow, it actually just fell off there. Due to my careless driving, I assume. I don't remember if it fell off on the first run through. Imagining the pop-up ads that would result from billboards being able to read your car's diagnostics. Gross. There we go. Didn't even need a jack. Crude door. Blueprints. Crude door. Into checklist. That didn't work. Blueprints. Crude door. Into checklist. There. Okay. The button's all the way over here where it's showing what the keyboard control would be. Alright. Gather items from... Alright. It's got to shut all the way before I can turn it around. Can't even open the locker yet. Dip a tire into soft dirt and it comes off real easy. I would imagine, yeah. Search the toolbox by the garage for a pry bar. Go. And we get all of the above. There's the dumper by the garage for crucial items you're unable to craft. Tap. What a friendly dumpster. Wheels, panels, and door. All right. Got duct tape out of those. Cute. I don't know why I can reuse it, but, the zone, I guess. Hey, it said to do them all. It didn't say to scrap some of them. I'm gonna siphon this gas real quick. Hooray! Why is it tilted like this? Oh, I guess the wheel is on this pipe handle thing here. Looks very strange, though. Alright, what was it we were supposed to make? Crude door. Bear putty from the locker. There's also a tire and some first aid kits in here. Go. All right. What was the scan button? Oh, whoops. Not that, apparently. There we go. That's a start. A panel over there. And a bumper. A pit you've driven over or a lift or something. I think it's supposed to be a lift, but I haven't seen it lift anything. %78%. Guess we're supposed to fix all the parts. $89. That yellow. Oh, cracked window. Get a mechanics kit for that, I think. Front bumper. Hooray, we did it. Good as new. Scan the flat tire. Hold C, gotcha. C for scan. The mechanics kits, which I actually have. Crafting a sealing kit. Replace it with a spare tire found in the locker. I'd rather do a sealing kit. Spare tires don't last, in my experience. Which makes sense because they're not really built to. Hooray! Outfit the car. Dress up the car real pretty. Not in here. Right, now we stick these boxes in the car with a buzzing saw sound. You know, like a buzz saw might make. And,
Oh, there's a little prototype of mine in the garage. The arc device. Hook it up to your car, wherever it'll fit.
all right. The car's an anomaly. Should we really give it this technology?
It won't just be your tour guide. It's your North Star and the only way back to safety. Heck, you should consider it the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit if you plan on staying alive. That's how important this thing will be to you. Yes, that's my very own invention. I'll tell you more about it if you live long enough to use it.
Hearing stuff. Like talking.
That is some music down the street, I believe.
This sounds like something falling.
Oh, I don't know then. All right. Pick up the gear blueprint. Here we go. Now we can make a gear. And an impact hammer. Refuel your car. Can do. Who needs a gas cap, I guess? You know, we don't need to keep the gas from evaporating or even just splashing out. Certainly not.
If you're projector against the wall. This is the zone. Within these borders, all matter has lost the ability to hold a constant physical state. What that means is the shape, size, and makeup of just about everything constantly changes. A mile of grass can turn into 10 miles of swamp in the blink of an eye, and it does. Constantly.
Better not blink then.
It's caused by something we call instability. We're completely surrounded by it, and once you've watched it chew through entire mountain ranges, you'll understand that you don't want to get anywhere near it. We can only survive in here within pockets of stability. That's what you're standing in now. And that's what you're seeing mapped on the route planner. If we're going to find you a way out of the zone, you'll need to build a new antenna. Until then, you won't be able to detect stabilized routes beyond your immediate area. So, you've got to go hunting for parts, and that means taking a drive. Go on, pick a route. The arc device in your car will then show you where you need to go.
Alright, well, I mean, there's only one route we can really take. The tutorial one.
Down at the garage, follow the access road.
Alright. Imagine if pulling up on the gas pedal would put you in reverse. That'd be wild. My hands are invisible. In any case, whatever that lift does, it does allow me to charge the battery with the flip of a switch. So that's pretty cool. All right, travel it is. Junction E5, radio station, residential, damp forest, outer zone.
Okay, Yubi. I'll keep this simple. Don't want to overwhelm that little brain of yours. You'll need a few things to rebuild the antenna at the garage. First on the list is plasma. The woods are littered with plasma generators. Look for a research trailer or a spot tower. But that's those antenna things zapping you when you get too close. Both are always accompanied by plasma generators. The arc device is picking up on some plasma generators nearby.
Your headset has a built-in scanner. Use it on the plasma generator, and it'll figure out the tools you need.
All right. Headset, go.
Looks like it's ripe for the picking. Can't get at it with your hands, though. An impact hammer will do the trick.
All right, but I want to steal everything out here first. Not like anyone's gonna miss it. Probably. All right. Now we can build an impact hammer.
Look at you, out in the zone all on your own. They grow up so fast, don't they? And I'll be back at the helm. Been a long time, old gal. Didn't think we'd talk again after that whole Sasquatch incident.
Yes, I was hoping to go another decade without hearing your voice again. What, did you finally talk Francis to death?
Hello to you too, Oppie. And no, I'm still here.
I love that very serious answer. Alright, cool. Hammer. Okay. Spacebar will. Others, I can also transfer all materials, I guess. From here, just like in the crates. Alright, it's impacting time. Time to have an impact. After opening this trunk. Bonk. It's a game that's not real heavy on... Wait, I should scan it first. Oh, I got a logbook. Telephone Transit Central Exchange. At the office of Dr. Turner. No, the other doctor. Doesn't matter. I have good news. The best news. Your new computers are up and running. We did it. These powerhouses are gonna absolutely blow you away. We got some of the world's very best discrete RTL-based integrated circuits with a central processing.
I bet you're dying to hear all about the remnants by now.
Oh, can you not? I'm a little busy trying to keep them alive.
I'll keep to the basics, I promise. They deserve to know what they're getting into.
Fine. I'm giving you 60 seconds.
32-bit word length.
Nearly enough time to get...
55 seconds and counting.
Barely wait.
Okay. The remnants, in short, they're old objects that do all sorts of weird things. They bind themselves to people, and you're the latest victim. You and the car are inseparable now, so get acquainted. Once the remnant is bound to someone, they become gradually more obsessed with it. It takes over the victim's mind, until they go crazy and run off into the zone with it. No one has ever been able to resist its siren call. That fixation is probably worming its way into your brain as we speak. This is the first time we've ever got our hands on one. But we know all about the past remnants, and oh gosh, this one time it materialized as an old copper kettle, and the tea that came out of that thing, it was...
And now I'm splitting the transmissions going to your receiver. Anything critical to your immediate needs will broadcast directly and immediately to your radio and headset. Anything not mission critical will be on a low priority frequency. Those transmissions will be recorded and indexed for you to listen to at your leisure. And by low priority, I mean just about everything that comes out of Tobias's mouth.
They hate each other. Alright, let's see. Scrap some parts on here. There we go. Got some duct tape and shit. I'll just read as wrecked car. Oops. Trunk interior can't be scrapped. Got ourselves some more rubber. I find this part exciting. I honestly, legitimately really love... wanted to go the other way. So apparently transfer materials only works to put stuff into my backpack. Probably gonna need another scrapper pretty soon. And another pry bar. And currently... be moved into the trunk. Oh yeah, we don't have a back panel. Can I make those out here in the field? Food bumper. There we go. Look at that. Now we have a bumper. I'm not sure if this can be put on the trunk. I guess it'd be a door because it has glass in it. So I guess that makes sense. Oh, let's give it a try. Yeah, that works. Excellent. Fucking radical, mate. Wrapper. Now on 3, I guess. Impact hammer should go on 2 or on 4. There we go. Bonk. Oh, that didn't work. Broken keypad. Fix electrician's kit. It's not gonna let me open it any other way, huh? Recommended tool. Hands. Okay. Try it. Not working. Alright, so it wants me to have an electrician's kit to get in there this time. I feel like that was just open our first time here. Also, how did we lose so much HP? Dang it. I guess it's because there's radiation. So I guess we're just slowly draining. Person's kit. Not even a thing we have access to. That's fine. Now we'll continue on. What do we got here? We take a turn and then there's more houses around the next couple bends. Heck yeah. Collect materials and craft replacement parts. I mean, we did for most of them. I do need to make a headlight, though. What we learned from how I fucked up on our first run is that it's not a good idea to take your car off-road if you don't have off-road tires. All right. Use the car as a distraction. That works. And then it doesn't zap me, and it loads up the battery's car. Sealing kit. What are we missing? Duct tape. Well, dang. I guess 1,000 rads is probably enough to hurt a person. I don't know much. Oh, didn't even have to open that one. I don't know much about radiation, but that sounds like it's enough to hurt someone. Alright, on to the next one. I'm a little quicker at this time. So I hope that's helpful for those watching. Right, don't go too far off-road. I should start charging that before I get to the... Before I get to the thing I actually have to break. Ooh, that broke a panel off. Plasma-powered spark transmitters. Previously obsolete coils. Ah, they were to boost signals. They're Wi-Fi extenders. Now, we have one of these, and it is significantly smaller than my tablet here. How times have changed, eh? This being a real historical document. Oh, I love the amaranth. Amaranth is such a pretty plant. You don't see a lot of it here. It's very common in the Okanagan. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Made it much quicker. Although I did get zapped this time. What is this? Aurora Borealis. And other such meme references. Of all the scenes to get famous in The Simpsons and become so mimetic, that's not one I would have expected. But, you know, it's fun. It's funny. It's harmless. That meaning without harm, of course. Now, the car is driving straight, but it's wobbling more than it did before. Did I fuck up my tires? I know I fucked up the panels. No, these are all fine. How do I get in here? Did I miss a door? Did I completely miss a door? Oh, okay. They're in an L shape. A fancy couch. I would love to live in a house big enough to have a fancy couch like that. Locked, basic, fixed with pry bar. Yeah, that makes sense. And I really like that we can highlight items like this. That's just such a relief for someone with dyslexia. There's just so many things to like about this game, which is why I'm giving it another chance after how frustrated I got last time. Ooh, a computer. Consumer electronics. Yeah, I don't want to read over these right now. There's telling me to scrap it without even unplugging the power. Well, you're the boss. We got plastics and microchips, which are also plastic. Oh, there's a door in the way. See, that's the confusing thing. It does get very dark, and I don't want to use up all my flares. Ooh, chemicals, my favorite. Chemicals are my favorite chemicals. And remember, chemicals are evil, and not, you know, everything. Backpack. What's in the backpack? You should be able to take backpacks and stitch them onto your backpack. Honestly. That's a mistake I was making last time, I think, is that, I was not scrapping all the computers I found. Well, I used up the last bit of my, scrapper to not scrap a backpack. You always that far over? What is that? That more Aurora Borealis? I want to say 1,000 rads is extremely lethal. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that we're being extremely lethal. Fortunately, the car is a perfect radiation shield. So we now have 0 rads. So what's the deal with the people who think that the nuclear power plants are like the way of the future? I've met a few of them, and it never quite makes sense to me. One of the big things that they say is, oh, they almost never break down. And that doesn't really matter, because when they do break down, it makes huge swaths of land completely unlivable, right? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. No. Okay, when it turns on its, when it senses that it's not scrap, it stops trying to steal it. That's kind of cool. That's a fun detail. No, cut that out. No, never mind, I was wrong. No, stop. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're not putting the car here, I guess. This guy's a dick. Found that people who try and tell you that anything is perfect tend to withhold a lot of information. You know, nuclear power, Dark Souls. Haha. See, I made a Dark Souls joke because I'm a streamer. I do think Elden Ring is cool as hell. I've been really watching Sue play it this time. How are you still here? Abductor. Do not fuck with my car, you shit. Thank you. Whoops. Need to grab the new scrapper. Double click. That'll place it automatically. Car frame. Cool. Counts as different from a busted car. Dang. Lots of materials there. I'll bust up stuff that's almost wrecked, so as not to go through too many scrappers, but also keep getting stuff. Panels seem to be invaluable because they give duct tape. Still on the roll, apparently. I don't think that's how you're supposed to duct tape the panels back on. This one used to be pink. That's what I should do. Once we get full vehicle customization, I should just make the whole thing fucking hot fuchsia. Wow. That was way too much durability, but oh well. And all that I got was some fucking flares. This wrecked car is actually in better shape than most of the stuff around here. It might be in better shape than my car. Alright, whoop. No, staying back from you. I like that they have a plunger gun. Part of the reason some people are bullish on nuclear is because 1 gram of uranium produces about as much energy as a ton of coal and releases less radiation, even if it does get out. You don't want to breed plutonium for bombs. You can make even more efficient, safer reactors with less waste and using thorium. The only really bad reactor disasters I know of are Chernobyl, a design we don't use anymore, and Fukushima, an almost unprecedented earthquake. But even then, those breakdowns, you know, even a small one causes a ton of damage, which I think is like the damage of thousands of breakdowns from anything else. So that's why the whole idea seems really worrisome to me. It won't break down as much, but it'll kill a lot of people if and when it does. Plus, uranium waste, I believe, we don't actually have a proper way to get rid of most of it, if I'm not mistaken. Apparently, this is a talk about the pros and cons of nuclear power stream now. Oh, fuck. Personally, I think that more places should use hydropower. Anywhere with wide rivers and such can do it. British Columbia is fully on hydropower. And people there in the most expensive parts, like Vancouver Island, for instance, pay like $40 a month and think it's outrageous for their power. And that's amazing to me, because we don't use that much power compared to a lot of people around here, and even we are paying like $160, $180. It's ludicrous. Oklahoma is part coal, part natural gas for power, I believe. Also, they did fracking here, and everything was damaged by the obviously ensuing earthquakes. That's another story, though. The waste is a big reason to switch over to thorium. The waste decomposes a lot faster. Well, that's something. Iceland has so much geothermal that electricity is basically free. Yeah. Renewable energy is just a thing that we need to have everywhere. And I don't understand why that is a controversial take. Well, I do understand. But it's because the people who want to keep using coal are bad people who have a lot of their money wrapped up in coal. So, you know, The reason's there, it's just a shitty reason. I probably should have scanned the receiver. There'll be more. There'll be more receivers to scan. I'm going full Metroid Prime this time. Hey look, it's a clam and a pearl. I was about to make a joke about genitals, but it's set up wrong. So it doesn't really look like a genitals. Oh, I can hear those earth pillars outside. I hate those things. Those honestly freak me out a little. Thorium waste decomposes a lot faster. I think I mean like 1,000 times faster. That's wild. I'm learning new stuff. I am gonna say, I still don't trust the idea of nuclear everything. But I'm learning new stuff about it, and that's cool. Ooh, a flare gun. A far better way to hurl flares into the world than by risking a strained arm or the embarrassment of a Porcian throw. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, this game's got a good sense of humor, too. Think I need the hammer for this? No, pry bar. It's only the big armored locks that you need the hammer for. Inventory full. It sure is, huh? I'll come back for that gas cylinder. I get the feeling it's gonna be really useful for crafting at some point. Fortunately, I can use the space bar to move these and not have to double click them all like I was doing initially. We don't need a flare gun right now, but we might later. Okay, they stack to 20. Oh, I hate these things so much. So like not looking at them or anything like that, not anything they do. It's because they come up and appear so suddenly. So yes, something they do, but not related to them being earth pillars. Just related to them being sudden noise. I'm already jumpy just as a person. Thought I was getting real sick earlier, but I said in the Slack it's because I forgot to eat. Oh, hi, Twitch. I see what you're doing there, Twitch. You cut that shit out. Oh, well. Let's see. And gas cylinder can now be stored. I now have 2 of those. We need... What are we missing? Got our bumpers. We're missing 1 panel. 2 panels. Alright, let's make some panels. Keep that radiation shield going. Go. Another one. Did it not go in my inventory? Or it was supposed to go in my inventory. Did it go into here? No? Did I fail to make it? Did I? Oh, I probably clicked the wrong thing. And made myself a... nothing? Huh. Alright, let's get, I make a ceiling kit for that window. I'm gonna choose not to apologize for, my favorite part of this game being stuff that people might find boring. There we go. Hell yeah. Also... Right, hold right click. We're still missing a headlight. Can we make one? Door, bumper, tire, headlight. There it is. That one can go in your pack. So it actually is going by their size. All right. We've got all the parts attached to the car where they go. Now we got to grab that last plasma generator. These do more boring crafting. I shall. Looked up 1,000 rads. It is super lethal. Dang. I have a feeling that it's not going to be shielded very well inside of a modern fiberglass car.
Well, it looks like you're near one of the old Gorilla radio stations. That ought to be prime pickings for antenna parts. I've loaded its approximate location to your map. Look for an antenna tower up on a hill somewhere.
All right, lights out. Gorilla radio. Turn that shit up. Front panel, hood panel. All right, let's make some more grease or goop or whatever it is. Repair putty. Goop definitely applies. I say, applying the goop. Ooh, what's this need? Fixed. Fix. None. Okay, so that requires something that I do not have.
Oh, my. Where are our manners? Driver, we never introduced ourselves. Not really. Tobias Barlow, former Artem maintenance manager. Oh, and, here with me is Dr. Francis Cook.
I was a R&D scientist researching limb technology right here in the zone.
We live right in the mid-zone. Just a hop, skip, and a jump over another big old wall from where you're at. Oh, and that old bat over there? That's Dr. Ophelia Turner, former director of research and development herself. The mother of limb technology, the maven of electromagnetism.
That's enough.
Resident party pooper.
I really like the banter. And the fact that a lot of it you can just skip if you don't like it, that's a good thing too. Skippable cutscenes are great because you cannot expect everyone to write what you've written. And I think a lot of game devs and even game publishers, maybe more so game publishers, don't seem to realize that. Yeah, they've been here for decades, apparently. I think they said it was like 30 or 40 years. Fiberglass should block alpha particles pretty well. Oh, very cool. So going from 1,000 to 0 doesn't seem realistic. Oh. That tower already busted? No, I see the generator now. Alright, you're not targeting the car yet. Can I make first aid kits right here? That's my question. Yes, but I would need more duct tape. Of course! Why wouldn't it be duct tape? Alright. Oh god, it's the fucking... Oh, it's these fucking guys again. Apologies if we die suddenly. Because as we know, these guys move when you're not looking at them. Unless you're in the car. The effect they use for this is really good, too. Alright, we gotta sneak around this guy. Luigi Death Glare. If anyone doesn't know the Luigi Death Glare, I highly recommend looking it up. Alright, so the question is, how far away do we have to get before they stop coming towards us? Hopefully this far. Your skin should be okay at blocking alpha. Good to know. Oh, fuck. Please tell me you have duct tape in here. Yes. Right away. So the alpha particles being blocked by fiberglass is kind of a moot point then. I seem to be okay once I'm inside the trailers too. It would make sense that these were protected from radiation. Although, even if I'm by an open door, it still works. Which seems kinda sus. Alright, we still have some health. We're fine, we're good. Our gas seems to be holding steady too. I guess we don't lose... Whoops. There we go. Guess we don't lose gas and battery in the tutorial. That's odd and interesting. Alright, let's get us some first aid medicine. I can make one, but for now, that's enough. There we go. Go here, and we put all this stuff in the boxes. There we go. Fuck yeah. There. Ow. I still love that. Huh. Can't scrap the vending machine. Seems like exactly what you'd want to scrap. Alright. Not getting irradiated in the store either. This is canned food I can't pick up, apparently. And here's some canned food I can pick up. Let's just scarf it down straight out of the can. Alright, there's a dumpster outside. I wonder if it's friendly. Dumpster is the new gazebo. What's my health at? 87? Yeah, we'll take another one of these. Very red back here. Not even well red, just regular type. The place has been looted, but the stuff that hasn't been taken is also can't be touched. It's incorporeal. And hooray, garbage. Everyone's favorite method of scrap, garbage. Pop, pop, whoops. Pop, 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 boom. Made a dehydrated, or not me. Sausage Man, Mr. Sausage, made a steak fried in dehydrated onions, and that actually sounds really good to me, but it didn't work, and it was gross, and that's a shame, because he makes awful sounding. Can I take this all the way over here? No. Alright. Makes awful sounding sausages that come out really well.
Somewhere. Eyes to the horizon.
Oh, good. Now there's a storm. Just what we needed. Dang it. Ah. This must be what being a driver feels like. It was either turn around or pull into the other lane. This seemed easier and safer. Especially easier. Go, where's that nozzle? There it is. The hose can clip through concrete, so that's good at least. So far, the rain hasn't been enough to really make me worry about wipers, but, you know. Fucking hell, I was about to get out and scrap those. Not happening now. That's why it wasn't looted. They couldn't touch it either. You know, that makes too much sense. So, the goal of this game is to go out into the world, scrap and loot as much as you can, keep your car in good shape, alright. I guess we're going through, huh? Okay. Oh, here's another one. No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right. All right. We took some radiation damage. We lost another panel at some point, too. Fuck. Okay. Okay, doing good so far. I remember this bit. This map has been mostly the same with some minor differences, which I'm guessing is just how it's supposed to be. Like, I may be wrong, but I don't think that, that trailer was locked our first time through. Or if it was locked, it was with a different type of lock. Not seeing the big gaggle of visitors up here either, or whatever they're called. They're mannequins. Come on, we all know they're mannequins. Alright, let's get some duct tape out of this. The more duct tape, the merrier, like I always say. Anyone who knows me will tell ya that Soleil, she's always saying whatever I said before. I forgot what I said. Forget the car to put the car in drive before hitting the gas 50 times. Thanks. That was rude. All right. Currently, we're just waiting for AT&T to get their service in this area ready to go. A lot less dangerous than driving through an eldritch horror zone armed with only a car and some duct tape. Alright, can we get in here? Like, this is the station we were supposed to get to, right? Aha. This is what was beeping.
Time to get moving. The instability's ticking up by the second. But you can't get back the way you came. The instability makes all routes one way. And that's where my arc device comes into play. It'll get you back to the garage, but it needs to be charged first. And to do that, you'll need anchors. Take a look at the arc device display.
That time hitting T worked.
Area. Find an anchor and feed it to the arc device to charge it. But don't you worry your pretty little head about how it works. You'll be out of here soon, so there's no reason to learn more about limb technology than you need to know.
Fair enough. Now, if I weren't about to get out of here... Oh, there's no rads here. I guess we're above the rads. Whoops. Warning, mission item dropped. I'm glad it does that. Alright, so now we're supposed to use the arc device map to locate and drive to another anchor site. Alright. So, like, here, seems like it's the easiest one. There's, like, a barn beside it, I guess. Whoops. Yeah, we're not going down the side of there.
Hey, Hoppy, look, I keep thinking, the way you're helping our friend here right now seems positively helpful. Seems like me. You're looking to turn a new leaf or something?
The only thing I want to look at is a 12-year-old whiskey. And the back of this breacher's head when I send them packing.
But isn't it worth taking a detour to run just a tiny little test?
Can't think of a worse way to spend my time.
Please. I've seen you manipulate waveforms with your right hand and knock back a double with your left. Or am I to understand you've lost your touch?
What I'm understanding is that you won't shut the hell up until I test this remnant.
Yeah.
Fine, stop crowding my frequency.
What? Wait, really? Poppy, darling, you never give in this easily. What's going on?
Francis?
Yes?
How have you not thrown him to the bunnies by now?
The bunnies.
And only getting sharper by the day. You're a legend. You're a role model.
I'm giving you 10 seconds to get out of my...
Okay, we're signing off.
Hey, driver, good luck out there. And watch out for the bunnies. They are a doozy.
And of course, that's supposed to sound like sarcasm. And there's just a dresser over here. Let's scan it. And it's just got clothes folded up inside of it. Wild. I don't know what else I expected to be in a dresser. Okay, so I think if I have this over here and press T. Yeah. If I have it over here. Okay. So it pays attention to where my mouse is currently. Alright, paneling's in pretty good shape. We have not lost that panel like I thought it said on the screen up front. So I don't know why it was dimmer than the rest. Okay, there we go. Lights off. Lights out and gorilla radio. See, we just gotta turn that shit up now. We've seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and played the original Legend of Zelda. That's true. Wait, where am I supposed to be going? Did I mark? Oh, okay, I am actually going the wrong way. Oh, that's not good. Oh, not a fan of that. Oh, fuck. There's a problem with the back tire there. As I went into the rocks. Keep tires in good shape. Fix with mechanics kit. Alright. Do not currently have a mechanics kit. Now I have a mechanics kit. There, all better. Wrong door. Ah. Keep forgetting to turn it off, or at least forgetting I haven't turned it off. Oh, no, that's back up the mountain. Can we squeeze through this without bumping anything too hard? Take it nice and easy. Problem with physics-based damage systems is sometimes you'll do something that looks harmless, but the game thinks that you just hit the same spot 10,000 times at Mach 5. In any case, if we run into a Pole's voice, well, we know what to do. They hate loud sounds. Okay, this one is slightly off the road. We're just gonna park right here. Also, we're gonna check out that, looks like a grain silo. Thought it was gonna be just straight up a barn. Anything good in the grain silo? There's a box. Is near the grain silo. And a trash can. Anything else? No, that's it. Dang. Oh, what's this, though? I'm not distractible. You're distractible. I don't think that's how chains work. Ooh, a basketball. My favorite. Think it can be scrapped for rubber? Nah, guess not. Oh, that's an old arcade cabinet. Not scannable or scrappable, though. Can't take this hatchet either. That seems like it'd be useful. Something up there that I didn't get. Huh. Backpack. Alright, back to the car. Just this way. Dump some stuff in there. Tells me to drive to an anchor site, so I may actually need to take the car there. Which is not ideal. But I think I can just grab it. Oh shit, danger?
Those anchors may look like glowing balls of magic, but it's limb tech through and through. Don't be scared. They haven't exploded in anyone's face recently.
Alright, so now we put this into the ARC device. There we go.
The ARC device is charged and ready. You'll use it to open a gateway back to the garage, but it will immediately collapse the stability around you. So only activate when you're absolutely ready to leave. You do not want to get caught in the storm that follows.
Alright, well, my only options are way the hell down here. Off the road. Because of course they are. And now we move like hell.
You see that glowing pillar into the sky? Drive into it. Yes, it looks like hot death, but it's so much better than getting scrambled by the instability.
So it is hot death, though. Just like it looks. I've got a basic idea of the gameplay loop now. Oh, fuck. Fine, just keep spinning. Hell yeah, recovered. Recovered. I said recovered. Pretty good on a sled when I was little, can you tell? Here we go. Thank you. I was proud of it. Wonder if the trash can knows a friendly dumpster. It seems like they might, you know. Assuming that the trash can is also friendly.
You're alive. But certain if the zone didn't get you, that gateway would.
Did I not mention that you're the first human I've sent through that thing? I mean, they've been rodents, but it's not like it's completely untested. But anyway, it worked. So, you should have made it back with everything you collected out there. That's the beauty of the gateway. It's the only way to get back with all your marbles intact. Now, take those parts you found into the back room. I'll let you use my fabrication station. For now. That station will concoct ways for you to rig up anything from roof racks to flare guns. Assembling an antenna with those parts you brought back should be easy as pie, but it requires anchor juice to work its magic, so bring back as many as you can. And just because I haven't used that garage in decades doesn't mean you can trash the place. Mess up my equipment and I'll throw you to the anomalies so quick you'll get whiplash. We clear?
Fair enough. Survival tools. Where do I make the antenna? Said that there would be an antenna. Oh, it's right there at the start. That makes sense. I wonder why it's spacebar there when it's been... right-click everywhere else. And now we go onto the roof. I do think it's pretty funny that the first thing I did on my first run here was fucking climb onto the roof. No idea what it was for. And then I believe... again, might be wrong. But I believe that, we found those stairs over there after I'd already done it. Alright, next time I do one of those, I have to go, Daytona! Was gas 13.9 here when this happened? That is... when was the last time gas was 13 cents a gallon? Like, the 50s, the 40s? I guess that fits the timeline. It's still shocking to see, though. Also, I like how it says sold out in the exact same print on both sides for the diesel. I don't need a reason to climb onto a roof in a video game. Damn right, you get it. Handbrake from the back room storage locker. Alrighty. Just opening doors. Now we can... hey, panels. I think I need a panel right now. Go. Now we equip that on the car. I guess we open the... there we go.
Make sure to empty your trunk before heading back out. You'll need the space.
Alright, now what? I guess I put it in the locker here. Oops. If I recall. I know after the second run we get the suitcase to make it easier. Dumpster for something now. Oh, no, it's right now, actually. Thanks, dumpster. You're so friendly.
And we're patched. Everything's in working shape, more or less. I've hooked up the antenna to the route planner. Give it a look after you're done peeping through my garage.
I understand. I absolutely understand why she's acting the way she is. It's been the one thing that's been hers for the past 40, 50 years. Went as low as 17 cents in 31. Oh, wow. Earliest was 21 cents in 1929. Wild. So it's never... it's up. No, it was 19 cents? 13? What was it? Fuck, I forgot. Where'd the sign... anyway, it's very cheap. That's the important part. Let me look on the roof real quick. 13 cents. So yeah, it's never been 13 cents in the States as far as we can quickly tell. 13.9, okay. I don't know when they started selling leaded gasoline. I know that it obviously once cars became more popular, more gas stations started popping up, obviously. Oh, I already did that. Paint shelf. Ah, right. Apparently, the car was in good enough shape when I brought it back that I didn't have to do all the repairs that it was asking for before. There's some stuff. We need to fill the tank, and we need to repair a couple things, and we need to grab a battery jumper before we head out. Or make a battery jumper. Can we make a battery jumper? Sure can. And we can use everything, all the materials in the lab. Our garage, it's like a lab. It's a car lab. For cars. Go. Out here. Looks like all the doors need a little TLC. And with the, ooh, the panels are in much worse shape. Front left's hurting. Why does the battery need a jumper? Everything's fucked up in this car. Much like my last car. Alright, sticky putty. Repair putty, there we go. %, it says. Anything else worth caring, though? I feel like going all the way to 100% is probably a waste of silly putty. All right, there was decal kits. I do not remember how to use. Wants me to take a few. Wait, what about my fuel can? My fuel can's still here. Still full of. Okay, that's weird. I guess it means I need an extra fuel can for some reason. All right. Here are all the decal kits. For here is the paint, I think. Something you could do with paint over here. I've forgotten it again. Huh. Frame rate's coming down a bit too in certain rooms in there. I imagine a lot of it comes down to the number of physics objects. Deposit collected paint in the paint shop. Okay. Okay, so those are paint. Now it says I have a fuel can again. I'm confused. I'm confueled. I'm canned. All right. And you know what? I'm just gonna fully repair everything to make the message go away. Waste not, want not, or whatever the opposite of that is. All right, now it's officially decided that this is good enough. Good enough. Whoops. This one. One slop of putty left. Rotate R, that makes sense. Now we pick a route.
Ready to make this remnant verification a one-and-done thing? I'm sending you to visit Colossal Cappy. If that old anomaly doesn't induce electromagnetic resonance in your car, then we're free from Tobias's fever dreams and we can get you out of here. With that antenna fixed, you can now detect stabilized road junctions in the outer zone. You've got a stable route heading straight to Cappy's front door, but the energy readings are off the roof. I advise you not to take the zone lightly. You better gear up or you may not survive the trip. Which would make my life easier, so your call.
She's so good. I think the opposite of wait not, want not is YOLO. You know what? I'm okay with that. And or it looks like I'm gonna have to jump. Visit friendly dumpster. Didn't I do that when I first got back? Hey, friendly dumpster, what's up? Ooh, copper wire. Everyone loves copper wire. That's not where this goes. This goes here. There we go. All right. Time for round 2. Oh, you just it says friendly dumpster. Yeah. All right, I can equip the handbrake now. Feels like spacebar is a good place to put the handbrake. I've done good with some kart racers over the years, so, you know, I can probably handle it. Here we go! Mamma mia! Well, we go to E5 first, and then we head over to question mark. Vehicle health empty. What? I guess just because I don't have any first aid kits? I have no idea what else that would mean. Especially with the durability on everything maxed out. Alright. I guess let's head around the north way. There's several places to stop by. Fuck it. Go. And stuff. Hell yeah. Wonder how many flares you can stack. I imagine that the 1929 something happened that gas stations had to start recording their price, or someone independent started recording the prices.
Tobias mentioned that the remnants bind themselves to people, like the cars done with you, and how that led to obsession. These obsessions always started innocently, a sudden interest in model train sets or collecting old road signs. The objects themselves would exhibit anomalous properties, but what didn't in the zone, right? That in itself wasn't cause for alarm. But these fixations would only grow worse, until its victims could think of nothing else but the remnant. And
Oh god.
into madness and disappearing in a mad chase after something. Sorry, driver, it doesn't sound fun, but what you're up against.
Could the residents
Jesus Christ.
I mean, you never heard from them again, but
Oh, that was mean.
right?
If the madness didn't kill them, then the zone did.
That purple ribbon just pulled me into those mannequins.
We thought they were long gone.
Until you found the car.
Well, this is a terrible idea, but no, keep that on so we can get back in immediately.
I wonder if you're already feeling the remnants' effects, driver. Have you been fixating on the car, maybe?
If only we knew
Ah, he's talking about the nature of video games.
on how to help you. This is no typical anomaly.
Right, yeah. The anomalies we know, they're creepy, crawly, and weird.
Another generator? There is.
Remnants were the
Oh,
only ones that
sidestep that.
your brain. There's something much more.
All right, tower shut down. Ooh, nope. Don't take my car. Don't you take my car. Oh, all right. That appears to have been a national average, so it may have been cheaper in some areas. That makes sense. Oh, this is gonna suck. There's a kidnapper and one of those purple ribbons. I need to scan enemies too, but it's stressful to be around them. Wait, why are my lights on? They must have got turned on when the ribbon grabbed me. What are you? Pneumatic deposit box. Ah, okay, I can send this stuff back to the lab. Or I can take this stuff from the lab. That makes sense. Okay, we got it now. New sticker set. And plain paint. Alright, cool. Logbook.
Ooh, you know what my favorite remnant was? The record player. You remember, Francis? You play records normally, but then every now and then you hear weird voices. Like that one time it was my 5th grade lunch lady.
This again.
You know, the sooner I get this out of my system, the sooner you can have some peace and quiet. Yeah, yeah, the girl.
Oh boy. Hey, driver, listen. Of all the legends, of all the stories that have spawned in the zone, trust me, there are so many. Remnants, one of the best.
I'll start from the beginning. In 1964, strange objects began appearing throughout the zone. They were shabby, cast-off things that were imbued with strange properties. A broken microwave that froze food instead of warming it. A rusty can of paint that produced every color in existence. Always so out of place that people were irresistibly drawn to them.
Yeah, you know, like a mysterious car in the forest, right?
Bitch. I just wanna listen to the ones that did not play automatically.
Tobias mentioned that the remnants bind themselves to people, like the cars done with you, and how that led to obsession. These obsessions always started innocently, a sudden interest in model train sets or collecting...
Oh, we already heard that one.
The objects themselves would exhibit anomalous properties, but what didn't in the zone, right?
Okay, so we have heard this.
Cause for alarm. But these fixations would only grow worse, until its victims could think of nothing else but the remnant. And they always ended with spiraling into madness and disappearing in a mad chase after something. Sorry, driver, it doesn't sound fun, but better to know what you're up against.
Could the remnants' victims still be out there somewhere? I mean, we never heard from them again, but it doesn't mean they all died, right?
If the madness didn't kill them, then the zone did. Anyway, it's been 20 years since the last remnant sighting. We thought they were long gone.
Until you found the car.
Annual zone shifts. Oh, missed that one. Probably not important, right? That's probably fine. Probably a perfectly fine reason why an alarm just started blaring. Yep, totally fine. Nothing to worry about. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Alright. No, this is great. This is exactly what we wanted to happen. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's just try and get out of here as quick as we can. And we're gonna be taking a hard left turn up ahead. Jesus Christ. And this is why I really hate these things. Almost out of it. Almost out of it. That must be what a zone shift is. Okay, it's following me. That's probably fine. Oh. All right, now it's going the other way. Wow. Wow and dang. Don't have enough to make repair putty. I like the idea of calling something an impact hammer. Isn't that what hammers do? Isn't that like the whole purpose of the hammer? I don't feel like we're traditionally attached to the car. It seems super useful. Yeah, but that's how it starts. You know? We got another Flippy. Whatever it is. There were dozens of them moving like a swarm. They were deep orange like embers off a fire. Each of them made a sound of some sort, like wind chimes, but softer. Creepy. Genuinely. Yeah, I better get back to the car. Looks like that gold nut or whatever, conductive thingy. Ooh, lost a door. Fuck. That's not ideal. Oh fuck, I made a panel instead of a door. Shit. What's happening? Okay. We've hit 5K Raj is what's happening. And unfortunately, we don't have a door to block it, and for some reason, it will not let me get that door. Holy shit. We are fucked. No, no. Just get back on the road. Oh, we're dead. I feel like this happened awfully fast. If I only had a nitro. Yeah, we're screwed. Oh well. Next run will be better. Well, the last 5% seems to drain more slowly. Did I not get that installed properly? I thought I did. Did I drop it? No, it's not there. Okay. I must have dropped it when I started running. Now I can't even see anything. Now let's get a scan. Yeah, don't know what happened there, but I have 0 health and I'm still alive. Not for long, though. That sets me back to before that run, and the car is going to be in terrible shape. So, not ideal, but not something we can't recover from.
The car was last pinged at... Huh? Back at the garage? How could that be? Oh, the car got you back somehow. Very, very interesting. I'll have to observe this further.
Alright.
Making use of my fabrication station to fix up that junker. You should while I'm still in the mood to allow it. And there's the test track behind the garage, if you need to take anything for a spin.
Alright, now we can work on repairs. You don't die, the car just brings you back. Yeah. I think we lost all of our materials and most of our everything else. Alright. I don't feel like that is putting me off like last time. Possibly because I could actually see what I did wrong. Not what I was doing. Yo, there we go. Now put these in the shelf. That is not paint. You know what? You're right. Alright, so we are missing... I think gray means missing. So, a door and a side panel on the left side. Let's see what our friendly dumpster friend has to say about it. Aw, thanks, friendly dumpster friend. You're the best. That dumpster is coughing up a lot of stuff. Putty, canned food, flares. They're a good place to just store entire car parts. I guess the locker. Oh, that is so big, though. All right. Goes over there. Also got a crude headlight that's in great shape. We can just attach that right here. I only just realized that there's a little heart on the things that the friendly dumpster gives you. That's real good. Alright, we've got a cracked windshield, too. Not ideal. I just realized that the whole thing is set up over just batteries. Like 1 trillion batteries. Wireless charging, you know? Comes a long way. Alright, should make another repair buddy. Alright. Looking good now. Like the only major damage is the windshield. Is fine? Is that just saying? Yeah, that was just saying it was open. Okay. So I need a sealing kit for the windshield. Because sealing glass is exactly like sealing rubber, you know? Oops. Go. This was much easier to fix than before. It had 2 brakes, one on each side. Alright, let's check out this thing. Let's see what cool new things we can get. A matter deconstructor. A recycle car component in seconds. Do be careful not to get your hand caught in the suspension matrix. That sounds real useful. I need to make some gears first. What all do we need? We need 4 gears, 35 scrap metal, and 4. We can do it. I just need to make those gears. Be 8 gears, which would bring us down to exactly 35 scrap metal. So that works out real well. Yes, here we go. Keeps getting like real hot and then real cold outside. It's not helping my body or brain. Alright, 4 cogs. Let's do it. Oh, they cost 3 each? Alright. Let's go wreck this car a bit. Because this will get us some new scrap metal. I thought they cost 2. Also gonna have to make a new scrapper. They do last a good long while. I bet you can make upgraded versions of tools that last longer later. Okay, can't do that. Durable tools. And hey, there is another piece of scrap metal in the box. Transfer. I just do that? Yeah, that lets me stack them. Yeah, I figured I wouldn't have enough for another. Alright, now I can make 4 gears. That's as many as 4 ones. Alright, now let's make a matter discombobulator or whatever. Energy efficient, economical, and probably even ethical. Beautiful. Alright. Now what do we do with it? I guess it goes right here then. Alright. Okay, that's cool as hell. I love that it does this every time you make a new device. Alright, so let's grab some car components. Put it back in my inventory. 6 rubber. I don't know what it did with the parts. Carrying crude door, yeah. Right? It doesn't say anything else about it. Frisbee. Why you gotta do this when I'm streaming specifically? Doing this for a few days now. Oh, fuck. It got hot again. It was like 50 degrees yesterday, and it's around 80 today. So that's fun. Heat glass up and it gets malleable like rubber. Cool rubber down and it vitrifies into glass. You know what? Wild. This is another episode of things I did not know. Does it just like put it in the locker or something? I'm so confused. Come through the pneumatube? No, but there is other stuff here. Put in detailing station to equip. Did we ever find out what the detailing station was? I feel like it was something to do with this space. Do the same, and here's more of the same. All right. Apparently the friendly dumpster just fills back up over time. Don't even have to go on a trip. Ooh, pry bars. Here I was worried that I was gonna have to make a new pry bar. Huh. It doesn't say what it did with them. Very odd. E and R seem to do the same thing. Or click and R, rather. Yeah, no idea. I'm going to assume it's doing something good. Maybe I'll look that up later. Gonna need to make a scrapper. It looks like it should all come out here, but it's not. Nothing new here either. Weird. Alright, scrapper time. And I need an impact hammer too, which needs 2 more gears. Now it needs more scrap metal we don't have. Let's see if maybe it just puts it directly into my inventory and I'm not counting it. Is it possible the deconstructor doesn't work on stuff from the dumpster? Like the dumpster isn't real. Huh. Well, what do we have that's not from the dumpster? I'll throw in these aren't labeled as being from the dumpster, but they are. Only body parts are labeled as being from the dumpster. In any case, this pry bar isn't, so let's try that. Nothing. That's so weird. Are they going in here? Is this it? Alright, this one's not from the dumpster. This one's from the lab. And also now there's scrap metal here. A single piece of scrap metal. You may be onto something. Yep. The dumpster's stuff does not count. Very interesting and good call. Can't say I like that as a mechanic, but at least I know what's going on. Right. Alright, let's take this with us. And these. And can stick these in here too. Only stack up to 3 apparently. Well, we did actually come out of this richer than when we started. Very okay with that. See if I can figure out detailing station. Visit friendly dumpster again. It wants me to keep visiting that friendly dumpster. Whoops, meant to do that. I always throw my pry bars. It's a real problem. Alright, so we're gonna be going the same way. Also, let me just paint this baby up a bit. First, we'll grab our monocolor paint. There we go. Aw, yeah. Cast and quit. Why are you both being butts today? All week, really. Sometimes they're just the best behaved dogs in the world. In fact, I would go so far as to say most of the time. When we're on stream, though, they're like, we want your attention right now. Can I just paint the wheels, too? Ah, that's silly. Malik HT, I wonder if that means anything. Alright, well that looks pretty good. Oh, I can probably trash that, huh? Just toss it in the old matter eater. That gets us chemicals and metal. Yeah, that's about right. It's accurate. Okay, and now... What did we have last time? The space stars. Let's see what Way of the Future is, or... Wave of the Future. Let's do it. It's a splatter filter from G-Mike. Not what I expected, gotta admit. I think July used this for a fire effect already. Like in a different game. All right. Hooray. We've done it. Our car is fancy now. Kinda. Take one more look in here. Banded locker, there we go. That's necessary. We'd need a bunch of steel sheets, which we don't have enough to make. And also we'd have to learn to make steel sheets. Right here. Need to make the bulb first. Actually do that though. Hooray. Steel sheet. Apparently we need fabric to make the steel sheet blueprint. I guess that technically makes sense. Even though we needed metal for the other thing. I guess we use fabric for it. For parts. Because it's not actually making those, it's making the blueprint for them. That's interesting. Prerequisites, basic world needs... Oh, and we need stable energy, which we can't make anything more without. So that's what we're going to find next. And I don't know where the detailing station is still. Okay. That just grabs everything in the room. That's handy. Hey, friendly dumpster, how you doing? Find your way to town. Can do, probably, Chief. Okay. Did I already make my jackhammer and everything? Impact hammer, pry bar. Should have actually looked where they would be. That'd make too much sense. Okay, we've got our hammer. We've got our scrapper. These are going to be with us at basically all times. We've got our pry bars. Any other tool that we're almost certainly going to need. It's not going to be cheap to make. Doesn't look like it. Make a bulb. Steel sheets, yeah, need a bunch more scrap metal. Well, we'll find that as we go. Hell yeah, let's do it. Set our route. Hell yeah, let's do it. Like taking take all in a text adventure. Good analogy. It's the take all vacuum. Whoops. Well, how did my right headlight break from bashing the left side of my car on a guardrail? Alright, so now we're going here. And hopefully we don't get killed to death this time. Gonna have to, move a little more quickly, I guess. Bum bum bum. You know what? That's what I get for paying attention to the radio.
Oh, and about those anomalies.
I don't recommend you spend much time around them. Unless you've got a death wish, in which case, be my guest. When we're all dead and gone, Loom technology but a footnote in the history books, the anomalies will remain. They're the legacy of our work here, and the Olympic Peninsula belongs to them now.
Sounds reasonable. There we go. Now we can... We're not going to go for the very first one. I still want to look around in the space up ahead. But there's absolutely... We're absolutely just going to take the loop, loot a bit, and then go for the next beacon. Wonder if we'll get a chance to do repairs in between areas. Ooh, stormy. I don't really see the need for the windshield wipers. It does not make it as hard to see as it might in real life. Whoa, what? No, 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 no. Not ideal, not ideal. All right. Let's just drive through as fast as we can without crashing into anything. Ooh, all right. We're good. All right, up ahead here. Gonna do some repairs real quick. We're looking at front panel here. Other front panel. Anything else? Bumper could stand a little bit. All right, cool. Ah, fuck it. While I'm here, we might as well. Need to get some of that scrap metal. I don't like the way that the light keeps getting lighter and darker, as light is wont to do. All right, cool. All right, we got a barn over here. And the rain stops. Eerie. Also, dangerously radioactive. Probably fine. A little ionizing radiation never hurt anyone. Oh. Well, something just splattered all over me. Alright, yeah, it's just right around that building. Lots of extra rads. I like that symbol for the lights. Turning them off is XD. It's very jovial. There's a light on in that house. And against my better judgment, at least this one isn't irradiating me instantly. Huh. I heard that. I don't know what it was, but I heard it. Probably don't need to take an entire scrapper along in my backpack. Alright, this has been very helpful. And by very, I mean kinda. Yeah, the flame decals glow. That's really helpful. I apparently forgot to paint the back. Oh well. Oh no. Do I have to go through there? Either that or fuck up my suspension. Ugh. Metal and rubber just seem to be very valuable this early. Possibly always, but definitely this early. Oh, wait. Maybe it's not covering the whole road. Alright, excellent. No problem. What is that red spot? No. What is it? What the fuck? What did I just do? Uh-oh. Did I call in an airstrike? I don't know what happened. Alright, we're just gonna go for... Gonna go for the orb. It's here somewhere. Is that it? Oh, that's it. What is this? Oh, it's a pneuma tube. Ah, shit. Here we are. And this one's just... half the machine's gone. The upper half. Why can't I... Okay. I thought I was supposed to... Oh, no. I have no idea what that did. Here's the actual... Here's the actual ball. Don't mind me, just going this way. You don't see anything. Oh. Oh shit, I guess it eats them until I pick up enough. Link gateway, 1.2 kilometers. Alright, we gotta grab this one, I guess? I thought we only had to grab one of them. Well, shit. Okay, what's this red area? Oh. Apparently it's Sonic the Hedgehog. That's probably fine. Alright, so now they're all on the map. There's a bunch of them. This one's right by the road, so that's nice. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. We've all been there. That was before you died, now the car hungers. Oh, shit. Alright. It's fine, don't worry about it, we're good. Ah. Is that enough? Was that enough? You gotta tell me if that was enough. That was not enough. Alright, so I guess we gotta go back around for that one. Also turn these off. Alright, well now I know I need to get more than one a lot of the time. Or even always. That looks like it's enough, though. But it's not letting me... It's not letting me go for it. past that red line there. I guess the two are not related. More earth pillars. Everyone's favorite. As long as the wheels are staying in place, we're good. At least I like to think so. Alright. That didn't seem to do much, if any, damage to the bumper. They really have caught captured the feeling of, the eeriness of driving in an unfamiliar space at night. I've always had someone with me doing the actual driving before, but still felt kind of like this. No, no, we're fine. Just passing through, Sonic. I like that hollow thump sound when the rocks bump off you. Oh wait, there is a gateway shown there. What am I thinking? Fuck. It literally is already on there. Well, we're here. We may as well get what we need. Oh, we started right next to this and I missed it. Alright, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna get as close to the exit as possible. I could swear it didn't show us those symbols before. But they're there now. Alright, we're gonna try to get to this one. Oops. Means pulling back. Taking a left here. And just getting as close as we can without it blanking out. Now there's more gateways. Well, this is probably going to be the quickest and easiest. Oh. Now they're gone again. Oh, that's what the reds are. I thought they were the Sonic the Hedgehogs. Okay. Okay. I can read, I swear. Alright, so now we link the gateway. And we drive like hell. I'm working on it. Don't gotta yell at me. Ooh, there's more Sonics. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Sonic X. Now that's another show that 4Kids didn't ruin, but that's because it wasn't very good in the first place. Okay, well, I didn't realize this was uphill, but that's on me. We're fine. It's gonna be fine. Not gonna be that uphill. It absolutely is gonna be that uphill, isn't it? Alright, well, we're facing it now. All right, we got this. We got this. I'll try to hit only the smallest trees where I can. All right, we got this. Hell yeah. We did it. Blue streak speeds by. Sonic the Hedgehog. That was a much better theme song.
I'm marginally impressed.
Faster than the naked eye. Sonic the Hedgehog. And yeah, we get to stop off over here, which is excellent. Fill up the tank. And we got more crafting energy too. All right, I gotta grab the transfer box. Transfer all that in. Down the box. Now transfer in what's in my inventory. Fuck yeah. Ooh. Diagnose the car at the Tinker Station. Is this the Tinker Station? No, that's the workbench. Route planner. Jukebox. And your wounds at the first aid station. Repair the car and charge the battery. Oh, and of course, visit the friendly dumpster. Alright, so this must be the Tinker Station. What seems to be the problem? Oh no. And this will give us instructions on how to do this. Headlight. Toggles. Oh no. They're gonna let me... Oh, this is interesting. No fix available for radio. Radio stays on. Battery consumes slower. You have 8 guesses remaining. Oh, it's Mastermind. Pressing Y and N is not working. Bad guess. 1 of 4 correct. How would I even... I don't actually know what I'm supposed to do here. Wires. That's it? Cool. The first letter of each symptom is a different color. Oh. It is? Oh, I see. At the bottom it is. R. Crashes. So do we think it was radio? Which is off. I don't even remember what my first guess was. Am I supposed to, like, look through the car and see if I can find something strange? Still don't know what that's about. It looks like I'm calling in air support. I'm confused as to what I'm supposed to do with this station over here. Collection of 4 letters somewhere that you don't know what to do with. Not that I recall. I have 4 numbers. It's possible that the different colors that come up are just straight up in reference to text-based graphic user interfaces. Free Windows. So that was not uncommon. Quirks. It says quirks here. Doesn't let me do anything with the word quirks. Alright, well, I guess let's keep trying to play Mastermind here. The fact that I can't see my previous guesses is kind of bothersome. An ability is activated. Fuel increases. I don't know. Bad guess. 0 of 4 correct. I have a feeling that radio was correct. Radio stays on. I am so confused. Car moves fast. 1 of 4. So radio is almost certainly the one that's correct. Radio switches on. Battery drains. I've done radio stays on, battery drains. Okay. Huh. That's my memory. Video switches on. Not battery and it's not drains. Fuel consumes slower. 0. Okay, so it's not radio. Oh my god. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I think I need to look this up. What is this? Stiff pick drive. Diagnostic. Oh wait. Tinker Station. Tinker Station. Need help. My quirks box is blue. For some reason, I don't understand why you need to pick the options twice. All I think is my car has a quirk. My passenger door never closes half the time, even if the door is at full health. 1 is the part of the car that's causing 3. 2 and 4 are the specifications. Like 1 is headlights. 2 is the specification of them turning on, causing doors. So it's what I thought, but I still don't. Radio toggles while wipers on. Horn honks when rear door closes. Go to the tinker station. You have to guess what the problem is, but already know half the answer. I don't know half the answer. You're trying to form a sentence with the text provided in the boxes. When A does B, C does D. You'll have to guess and check what the first 2 are. You find out what's wrong. You can hit Q to see how to fix it. Yeah, I am bewildered. I am absolutely bewildered as to what I'm supposed to be doing here. I don't see anything changing.
Okay.
Wipers? Oh, look at that. What gauge is that? That's the fuel gauge. I think. Certainly looks like a fuel gauge. So when wipers come on, fuel gauge moves. Right? Okay, so we just have to search around a bit. Alright. Wipers stays on. Fuel, no. Where's the fuel drain? Dashboard? Fuel gauge fails. Hell yeah, guess refunded. Fixes. I'll need an electrician's kit. Okay. I understand it a bit better now. Sometimes I need those extra instructions. Oh shit, that's right, we don't have the electrician's kit yet. Gotta make one. Section are they gonna be in? Lightning rod, plasma charger, battery jumper. I guess under tools? Light replacement kit, blowtorch. Impact hammer, liberator, handyvac, light replacement, so it's not here. And here? No. Basic tools. I need matter regenerator, detailing station, expanded locker. Under one of these. Wonder if there's a way to get more guesses. I don't know. I'm assuming that if we come back after a mission, it'll restore all of our guesses. Survival tools. It's got to be under survival tools, right? Where the scrapper and all are. Index. Oh, this is not good for dyslexia. Thermal vacuum, electrician's kit, there it is. We need to make the light replacement kit. Whoa. Chill, you could hurt someone like that. And electrician's kit. Hooray. We were needing this for something anyway. Missing ingredients. Oh, I haven't actually made one yet. Yeah, I like these puzzle sections. Alright, let's make an electrician's kit. We should also make a light replacement kit for if we have a fucking headlight that burns out. Not have to replace the whole thing. Alright, electrician's kit. Fuck yeah, let's do it. That is so bright. Fix quirk? Yes. Hooray! Dashboard fuel gauge fails when wiper stays on. Fixed. Yay! I'm so proud of us. Also, apparently I left the car on after testing the windshield wipers. So, whoops. Pull this back up. Dumpster, you got anything new? Thank you. Very handy. Much appreciated. Alright, and now I guess we're gonna have to repair the dang thing. Out of chemicals. I don't think that's possible. Front right door and trunk door both need to be fixed real bad. your left door, not looking great either. Feels like this is a better monitor. This front right panel. Very quickly just run up and fix the dang thing. Oops. Meant to do that. If you right click, it throws whatever you're holding on the ground. I'm not a phone. No, it's my dad's not a phone.
Of no one, because I don't know where anyone is, and I don't think anyone is listening. This is Back of the Day! We are coming to you live from the decaying shack that used to be my home. Our first segment today, my favorite, too much information! I have some sort of strange rash. Some sort of strange rash, and I'm not talking about the kind you have fun getting. I don't know what it is, but it looks very odd. Oh wait, I think the power is about to go out. That might be the end of our show.
All right. I'm down. Just random people who are theoretically still out there. Pirating the radio signal. That's pretty great. We still need... I don't have the chemicals I need. Quick, friend Scrapper. What would have chemicals in it? Not this trunk, apparently. Maybe this early 1990s computer setup. Or this obsolete analog radio. No chemicals in those. Oh, hey, I do have more repair putty. Excellent. Anything else we can make right now? Or unlock? Hand back. I mean, we have part of a hand back. Nope, missing ingredients. Missing enough stable energy. Gotcha. Blowtorch. I guess I don't have any stable energy left. It says I have 0.8. This says it requires 0 out of 0.8. I don't know what's up with that. Does that mean I can already do it and it's just not fabricated yet? Why is it yellow then? Huh. Weird. Anything else we can do in here? Here's the outfitting station. Needs chemicals. Of course it does. Banded locker. Craft mat. Don't we already have a craft mat? Oh, this is 0.8 out of 0.5. Why did it say 0 over here? I'm so confused. Yeah, let's just grab that. Where does this one go? Aha! Finally, we've discovered it. It's 93% now. We're getting there. Both headlights were starting to go downhill. All right, hell yeah. Now we're ready for next time. That is to say, it's time for me to go. Because we're at our usual go-off time. Oh, thanks everyone for coming. Remember that there is a civil rights movement happening around the country and the wider world. Black Americans, people of color, are fighting for things that should never have to be fought for, like equal rights, equal treatment under the law, and to not be attacked, terrorized, and even murdered by the police. We have listed here a few ways you can help, including the Bail Fund Network to help keep protesters out of jail, the Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund to help black, trans, and non-binary people with food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations, and the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Fund, to take back their land. The 6 grandfathers were stolen by white people, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore, and then had some white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Black lives matter. The lives of people of color matter. Indigenous lives and lands matter. Asian and Pacific Islander lives matter. And these are things we got to keep saying and pushing and fighting for till the people all the way to the top not only understand and acknowledge them, but work to make them real protected truths. All right, so a special thanks goes out to our patrons over at patreon.com/@squirrellily. You can subscribe here or there. It helps us either way. It helps us be able to keep doing this and to stay calm, frankly, knowing that we have some income coming in from what we do. So thank you so much to Melissa Case, Andy Monium, Green, and Sky. You're amazing. And here's our schedule over here at schedule.truck.community. Here's our YouTube channel over at youtube.truck.community or youtube.com/@squirrellily. And here is our Patreon that I just mentioned at patreon.com/ifwhen. So please give those a look. And with that, I guess I am done. Thanks everyone who came, and we'll see you next time. Good night.